Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train with your girl, Lady T. Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yes, it's your girl, Tanya Lady T, and this is another edition of Lady T Sensations, and this is a breakfast edition. How many breakfast editions have I done from home? Hardly none. But anyway, I'm working remote from home today. I've got a lot going on, so I've got to work from home because I got to go to the dentist later on today. And before I started work, I said, let me cook myself not a big breakfast, but you know how you craving eggs, sausage, and toast. I said, let me just go ahead on and do that. But y'all, listen, the news is jumping off, so I don't know how long I'm going to be running my mouth, because I'm going to be working one ear listening to the news, because unfortunately, some gunmen in Virginia, all the House representatives, or some of the House representatives, they get together and they, you know, to get out from legislation, and they go and practice and play baseball. Well, anyway, somebody came packing, and unfortunately, at this time, his injuries are not life-threatening, but the House Majority Whip Leader, Steve Scalia, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, he has been shot, and some other people have been injured. But again, it's a developing story, and it's just now popping off. I mean, it's like the OK Corral. I don't understand what's going on. But anyway, we just pray that they heal and recover. We pray that there's no life loss, because again, it's a developing story as I'm talking to y'all. But I'm hungry, so I said, let me go ahead on and fix myself something to eat. Anyway, this is some cheese eggs, some beef smoked sausage, and just good old-fashioned toast with just butter on it. I thought I had some jelly. What? Lady T didn't have no jelly in the cabinet? Demerit. Somebody give me a demerit. But anyway, of course, y'all, I'm all natural. Oh my God, these cheese eggs are good. Y'all, I went to go see that sausage though. I just take the smoked sausage out the packet and slice it. And sorry, y'all, I didn't show y'all me cooking this because I was busy watching the news. Y'all, that is so good. And what I do with my cheese eggs, I'll mix the cheese in while I'm scrambling them, but then I'll put like a little cheese on top, so it can be extra cheesier. And again, thank y'all for showing my mom love on her channel. Yes, I'm drinking out of Big Bubba. Big Bubba. You know about Bubba? You better get the Big Bubba. But y'all, I went to go see Wonder Woman. It was pretty good. See, I'm a Marvel fan. Matter of fact, one day over last weekend, I also watched Doctor Strange. That's on Netflix. That was pretty good. Wonder Woman was pretty good. They built the storyline, which I liked. And it was intermediate, like, action scenes. But for the most part, really good. I like the way they developed the story. I don't mind watching movies and the stories develop, because the development of the story, it made sense. You know what I'm saying? It made sense. It wasn't knick knack paddywhack, knick knack paddywhack. It won't put together knick knack paddywhack. I mean, they actually built the storyline, and I like that. So the little slow parts, that didn't bother me, because it allowed, again, for the story to develop. That's the word for today, y'all. Develop. But anyway. Oh, and oh my God, y'all. What about London? They have been hit horribly again. Some apartment high-rise has burned slam up. And I got kind of sensitive, because it sort of reminded me of course, the images of 9/11, when people were trying to dangle out the windows and get out of those, you know, because of the fire. Oh, so again, let's lift London up in prayer for all my viewers in London. I love y'all. I'm praying for y'all. I pray that none of your loved ones was a part of that tragedy. Oh my God, it's horrible to watch that. Just know that your girl, Lady T, is praying for you, and any other viewers in your quiet time, or even right now. You know, just lift up a prayer. So, things are going on in the world. That sausage though, and that ain't burnt, y'all. That's where it's been in the pan, and it's cooked, and that crispy ingredients, the meat caramelization. Toast. I've been craving me some pancakes, so I'm gonna have to bust out and get me some pancakes. Oh, I have to tell y'all something. Ooh, that's good, y'all. Of course, that's my John Brown. I don't know if I can say it. That's my honey, my green tea and honey. Yeah. Where I live, up the street and around the corner, is a little convenience store. Well, when my friend Mr. Silver Fox comes to visit me, he'll swing by that store. He'll grab, I might say grab me a whatever, bag of M&M's, something like that. So, he's gotten to know the owner of the store really well. And we're standing, he doesn't live far from me, so we stay in a pretty good community. We're like on the outskirts of our city. But I don't care where you live, you always gonna have a jackleg that live nearby that's either a nuisance, a robber, or, like I said, a jackleg. So anyway, This joker, this man happened to live in our neighborhood. He called himself gonna go down there to the store and steal something. And it was on surveillance, where he went up there and stole the owner's bicycle was outside and a lawnmower. Of course, all of it was on tape. So they apprehended the guy real quick. Come to find out, where the store sits, there's a set of apartments a little bit, not even a mile from the store. Come to find out, after they reviewed the jackleg joker lived in the apartments right down the street from the store. You desperate or dumb. So of course, hey, as soon as the tape was shown to authorities, they went down there and arrested him. And I said to myself, now, you know, but you know, I'm glad that that man, you know, shared that with Mr. Silver Fox, because like I said, I live closer to the store than he does. So my thing is, it's good that you know what's going on in your neighborhood. Just like that old them jackleg folks who was leaving that trash out there. Oh yeah, that doesn't happen anymore, because once they got some of them fines that they had to pay. And see, we actually thought about starting a community watch over here where we live, because that's the only way you can catch jacklegs, is if you watching or you got a camera on the joker. But yeah, that joker was living down the street. Thought he was gonna be slick. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, be careful about leaving change in your car. I know a lot of people like to leave change in their car. There was a bunch of people there's a bingo hall not too far from here too, where somebody messed around and left some change. Let me tell you, I ain't trying to sound funny or ugly. A crackhead, they'll tear your car slam to pieces to get that nickel down there on the dashboard or down there on the floorboard. They'll tear your car slam up. So don't leave no change in your car. Now, you may have got away with it, so to speak, for years and years and years, but some folks, some soldiers up there in Fort Bragg, unfortunately found out too. Somebody had busted. They lived in an apartment complex off base, and some joker went hunting. They thought they was the Louisville Slugger. They took the baseball bat to their cars because they had change in there. And like I said, a drug addict, they don't care. They don't care nothing about your property. They'll tear your car slam up if they see a shiny nickel or a penny. Because they'll think more, and they'll hit enough car, they trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Tell me they won't. Yes, they will. And see, that's what a thief will do. They'll run around and walk around your neighborhood. That happened to a neighborhood. Like I said, I got to be careful now. I ain't saying, you know, where. But what I'm saying is, this man, he went from car to car. Because a lot of people, you'd be surprised, a lot of people leave their cars unlocked. Now, with the newer cars, you know, they'll lock. You know, if your key is not, it's a smart key. If your key ain't near the car after a period of time, it'll lock. Like mine. My car is a smart car. It will lock. If there's been no activity in like 2 minutes, it automatically will lock if my key is not in a certain proximity. So, I'm telling you. But some of these people who don't have that technology on their car, let me tell you something. This joker went from house to house. And again, they caught it on surveillance. When they finally caught up with the guy, because Again, surveillance. Some people have home cameras. Let me tell you something. When they call up to that joker, he had so much change. He thought he was going to go to the food line and go to that coin machine and cash in. Well, honey, when they caught up with him, they said he had a pillowcase full of change. Where he had been going to all different neighborhoods. And what he was just checking cars that had not been opened. I mean, that had not been locked. So anyway, as a precaution, y'all, it's summertime. It's hot. And for folks who ain't got jobs, guess what? They'll seize on the opportunity. Anyway, y'all, let me go. I got to boot up so I can go and make this cheese up. And I'll see you on the next video. And thanks for stopping by the TheFlavaTrain because what? And I know I'm a little rough, but I don't care. I'm at home. Anyway, thanks for stopping on the TheFlavaTrain because flavor is where it's at. I almost forgot what I was going to say. Bye, y'all.